You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Trevor Jackson.
What up, what up?
Welcome back.
I can't see anybody from Grownish without saying, watch out, world, I'm grown now.
Hey, me too. yeah, that's fun, dude. I love that show. Everybody's so talented on there. It's turned out crazy.
Women love you, my brother.
Dude, thanks. I love women.
Are you single?
He's
I
reciprocating.
am at the moment, just chilling still. I've been on tour, you know what I mean? So just trying to stay focused on the music.
Yeah.
You know.
You got
Rough
sex,
draft.
Of course.
Yeah.
Aren't these questions you should be asking?
What? Well, I can't talk to a young man about having sex.
You trying to holler at him?
Okay, he can talk to him about having sex if he wants. Go ahead, Charlamagne.
It's so weird. Like, what's up with that?
I'm sure you had those questions in the stash, but all right. Yeah, keep asking.
I was actually going to ask him about his album.
Yes.
Because your album is a lot about women and loving women.
Life and learning and all that.
The first song, Apocalypse, that you put out actually is about somebody that you can't live without.
Yeah.
It's interesting because you wrote all the songs yourself, right?
Yeah, all in my living room.
So who inspired that song?
Apocalypse. That was a particular person. No names. But I was just basically saying, like, we were like in a confused situation, and I was making her mad, she was making me mad, and we kept going back and forth, and I was like, I don't really know what it is, but I know I need you in my life, like, even though it's kind of retarded.
Was it Zendaya?
No, that was never. That was my homie.
Oh, okay.
Nice try.
You slipped down last time. I slipped down last time. Yeah.
Do you still speak to this young lady?
Zendaya?
No, the young lady that you wrote
Apocalypse.
Yeah. We're still in contact.
That's a hell of a song, Apocalypse. That's the end of the goddamn world.
Yeah, you saw the video?
No, I didn't see the
I
video.
directed the video and wrote the song, and that was like the first time I was really able to, like, this whole new project, I've been able to just do everything that's me.
Rough draft.
You know what I mean? Yeah, rough draft. And that's why it's called that.
You're so young, though. It's like, can a girl really make you feel like
I've lived a long life.
It's the end of the world?
I've lived a long life. I'm 21, but I feel like I'm 47. My back hurts, my knees hurt, bro. I'll be waking up like, damn. You know what I mean? But no, I definitely have, I've seen a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You started in this business so young. How do you stay grounded? Because
God.
you've seen a lot.
Prayer,
There you go.
family, and I just feel like I don't do it for anybody else but me. I mean, I did at one point, and I feel like that's what kind of changed my whole trajectory and perspective when I stopped trying to impress people or make people happy and just started focusing on me and doing what I like, doing my own videos, writing my own songs, playing guitar, like just trying to, creatively express myself, which makes life a lot easier to go through.
You said you did it for somebody else. What were you trying to do? Were you trying to make certain type of records?
I was just told what to do, you know what I mean? I was told what to dress, how to wear, what to wear, what videos to do, what songs to do, and I was just like, fuck, like I turned 18, 19, I was like, I'm gonna do everything myself. So then that's when I did my feelings, and then Rough Draft side was all in my living room, and I was just going through a lot, and I fell in love with Prince. Obviously, Prince has grown up, but when I turned like 20, 21, I was like, yo, this man was saying F you to everybody. I'm going to do this. I'm going to wear this. And it worked because it was him. So that's kind of how I felt. That's why I started playing guitar. And,
I was going to say, that's probably what inspired you to play instruments.
I've had that same guitar in my house, my old house, since I was 11 years old. Never played until last year. Picked it up in February.
Well, just to play devil's advocate, I mean, you become an adult at 18. So people were telling you what to do because you was a kid. Like,
you
legally had the right to, I'm sure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's just like, I don't know. I just feel like everybody kind of thinks, especially in this industry, and anybody who's an old head, have kind of been in the game. And I feel like everything works the first time because it was fresh, and people try and remake that because they don't want to lose money, they don't want to risk anything, forgetting that worked because it was new at that time.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. But I do think that it's just certain things in life older people have gone through that just doesn't change through our generations.
I agree. And I wouldn't change it for the world because I'm at where I'm at now because of all the stuff I had to go through. And I feel like life is like a grocery store. You walk down the aisle, you don't need to take everything that's thrown at you, but grab what you like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I've gone through it.
You started the album off with the intro, where you're kind of telling people, I guess, have you been getting criticism?
No, that's me. That's that's criticism from other people. That's also me. I feel like anybody who does anything, there's going to be a voice in the back of your head like, oh, stop, you can't, you're not good enough. And that's kind of what that was representing. That voice, which being myself, people around me, anybody that told me I couldn't, and the fact that I kept writing, that's kind of what shut all the voices up. It's like, even though I don't know if I'm doing it right, as long as I keep trying and keep going, it'll work out.
Yeah, it's weird how we as a people gravitate towards the negative.
Yeah.
Like, it can be 10 people telling us, you know, yeah, you're doing your thing, keep going, but that one person that says stop, you suck.
Mess up your whole day.
Yeah.
For real. Mm-hmm. Of course, especially artists, because it comes out of everything that you are, so close to your heart. But yeah.
How's it for you growing up in the social media era? Because you have a lot of followers on social media.
Dude. I wish I could live without it for sure. I just feel like, you know, that's why I call it Rough Drafts again, because everybody is trying to be perfect and everybody wants to be what they see. And I feel like so many steps are necessary. All the confusion, all of the craziness that goes on without your life, all the uncertainty is so necessary for who you're going to become. And so that's why, you know, this generation's hard, because we see so many perfect people. We want to be like them, and we just kind of skip a couple steps.
Well, none of those people are perfect. They give off the image of
that's what I'm
perfection.
saying. But these people that are looking at them think that. They're like, oh, that's what, you know what I mean?
I feel bad for you guys, really, because I think about us growing up and some of the stupid stuff that we did that nobody ever seen because there was no social media. Now, every little mistake that you make is everywhere.
Yeah, like Envy just the other day, a couple weeks ago, a couple months.
Goodness. Here we go.
Somebody said, yeah, it was getting smashed with a 9.5-inch dildo. Like
who?
It was
that would have never happened 10 years ago.
But if I was a sensitive person and I took it
could have touched you. Yeah, it could hurt you.
Not touch me. Don't say touch me.
It could touch you.
Don't say touch me
In a horrible way. It touched you.
Well, it would have been bad.
Well, thank goodness it didn't hurt him.
Yeah, it didn't.
But you see what I'm saying? But for you guys growing up in this era is difficult. Even with the kids now, I see why kids, you know, feel the way that they feel and are depressed. And
yeah, man. Everybody's trying to be somebody they're not. And like you said, it's all the highlight reels. All the social media is highlight reels of people's life. You know what I'm saying? They go through so much. They're like, look at me when I'm pretty. Look at me when I'm succeeding. And all the times I'm crying and sad, you know.
Show me the whole game. You know what I mean? Don't show me just the highlight reels. Don't show me your best moments.
And unfortunately now, especially being an artist or whatever you do in entertainment, kind of got to be involved. I mean, auditions now ask you how many followers you got. It's like, what does that have to do with talent?
Wow.
Because they think about when you're promoting a movie.
And more people are going to go see it, so we're going to get not the best actor, but the more followers. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. But like even for me, I got to be on social media. I got to promote my album. I got to promote, you know, stuff I'm doing, but I wish it was different.
What do you prefer more? You prefer music or you prefer to act?
I love this question. I love both. If I had to choose, I'd say music, only because music comes from everything that is Trevor Jackson from beginning to end. And when I'm on TV or in a movie, I'm acting as somebody else. So it's not as close to me as, you know. But they both have saved me. When I wasn't working on screen, I was recording. When I was recording, you know what I'm saying, I had a movie, the show was going on. I recorded this album when I was shooting Grownish. So... yeah,
Grownish is starting to become very important in the culture. Like it's really starting to mean something to kids, and it deals with a lot of political and social issues. Is that something that you're into in real life?
I'm creative, so try not to dive too deep into that type of thing. But I think it's necessary for our generation to have that voice, and for people that do, you know, dive into politics and things like that, it's necessary for them to have that voice within the show. But for me, man, I just want to make music, give love, change the world, you know what I mean?
How did you end up getting that role? Did they know they wanted you? Or
I did Burning Sands, and I went to Sundance, and I met Kenya when I was at Sundance. We were at some club, and he was like, yo, man, I love your stuff. I want to work with you. I got some projects coming up. So then he called me when I got back to L.A. I went in, I auditioned, and he gave it to me. I was like, wow.
Did you believe him when he told you in the club? Because you in Hollywood.
You know, come on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was like, yeah, we'll see it. We'll see when it happens. But he actually did. So that was crazy, and I'm really loving it because, you know, the first two projects I did before that, American Crime, Burning Sands, I had to cry every day, be depressed. That shit, it lingers. It, like, stays on you. So to be able to do something fun, be with talented people, and the writers, the team of writers, people are like, you do good on the show. I'm like, I just say the lines. That's how good the writing is, so it's pretty good.
You also just did Superfly as well.
Oh, I'm hype about that. I still haven't seen it.
You did
a pimp?
Yeah. Not a pimp. It's not as much like, it's like the same kind of story, but we're not trying to remake that. We're trying to do our own version, same title, same kind of concept, but we're definitely bringing new flavor to it. Obviously, I'm much younger than Ryan O'Neal was, and we got Future doing the soundtrack.
What do you play?
I play Priest. I play the guy. So I play a drug dealer who basically, you know, is at the top of his game, and stuff starts happening around him. People, you know, may get killed, close to being killed, and he kind of wants to get out of it, but because so many people depend on him for bread, it's very, very difficult. That's all I can really reveal. But, you know, we got Big Boy in there playing the mayor, Michael K. Williams, Esai Morales, a lot of legendary people that I'm so blessed to be able to work with. Director X, Joe Silver did The Matrix. It's about to be fire, dude. I did all my own stunts.
Yeah,
I have to
was gonna
say
say
that.
you did your own stunts.
All my own stunts. My back still hurts from it.
What kind of stunts did you have to do?
I've been doing martial arts for like, 8 or 9 years, but I had to do a bunch of fight scenes. Dude was throwing me up against the wall. I was like, all right, bro, I'm ready. And the first time he threw me, I almost vomited. He threw me. So I was like, you guys really do this? I thought I almost passed out, bro.
Really?
All right. Cool. Let's do it again.
What kind of martial arts do you do?
I did capoeira.
I don't know what that is.
Capoeira is an African, you should know, it's African martial art taught by the slaves that were brought over from Africa to Brazil. They weren't allowed to train martial arts in front of their slave masters, so they were like, oh, we're just dancing, but really they were practicing how to one day overthrow the plantation.
Did they ever
Capoeira, they do
overthrow the
that for, like,
plantation?
workouts.
I don't think they did. You know, I think it was like 500 years later that some, you know.
So you do karate for 500 years and you can't kick a slave master's ass. So I don't know if that's the one I want to study.
I think they had
man.
guns. I think they had guns by that time. That's why it didn't work. But
So it's more of a dancing type
it's
of karate?
dance, but there are martial arts. Like,
Can you
You
show
guys
us a
have
little
seen
move?
capoeira,
I mean, not
sure.
in here.
Why not? You got enough room.
When we get out there, I'll show you a backflip or two. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got this flips and stuff.
Just do
Has
flips
anybody
and-
ever tried you and not known that you know capoeira and then something?
No, I'm so loving, man, and I feel like too many people know that I got a temper. So anytime I get kind of mad, they like throw me to the back.
Do you have a temper?
Huh? Yeah, but that because I'm so nice. I'm like, why are you being mean to me? I'm
What gets you
such a-
angry?
People that disrespect people that I love. You know, what I mean? Like my mom, my friends, and people. You know, just you can talk to me any way you want, but you start
So
talking.
you definitely shouldn't be on social media then.
Yeah, no, but that's different. I'm talking about like in front of me, like in my face, like
Yeah.
say some shit about my mom. Okay, now we have a problem.
You're going to backflip on their ass.
Backflip on it, land on their neck.
But you're not allowed to hit nobody first though, because in martial arts you got to be patient. Like you got to wait till
course.
somebody attacks you.
Of course, that UFC you can go to jail. UFC fighters can go to jail.
Now,
Now,
when do you take a break? Because you've had so many things happening just one after the other simultaneously between the movies, the music. You're on tour with Justine Skye.
Yeah, we just had my last show yesterday, which was very
Beautiful young lady. You be around all the pretty women, man.
Do you ever
She
take a
does,
break?
man.
Like, when do you say, okay,
I
like
haven't
go
this
on
year.
vacation?
I haven't been home for not even a full week since this year. I was shooting the movie for 2.5 months. I was on tour, you know, in the show. But it's good. I mean, this is what I've been working for, so I'm ready to just keep putting in the work.
Man, we should play Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Oh, that's a
Trevor.
good game. I love that game.
You like Fuck, Marry,
It's
Kill?
a fun game.
I don't know how to play.
You pick three people.
Three women.
Let's
Okay,
play
boom.
it. Pick
All
three
right, so
people.
we're gonna do Justine Skye,
Oh.
Zendaya, and Yaris.
Shahidi.
Yes. How you pronounce her last name?
Yara
I gotta
Shahidi.
kill somebody.
She's amazing. Yes.
Damn, that's horrible.
Wow.
Go ahead, go.
That's a
You
horrible.
said you love the game.
I do love the game.
He didn't hear the
He
people
knew
on
how
it
to
first.
play. He said he didn't know how to play, but he picked all the right numbers. Okay.
Who are you
Who'd you
gonna
fuck?
kill, Trevor?
I would have Zendaya.
You'd what?
F. Zendaya.
Okay.
Hush. Let him
I
talk.
would marry Yara.
You gonna kill Justine Skye?
gonna kill
I don't want to kill Justine Skye.
Damn
That's
it.
the only other option.
Damn it, man.
That's the only other option I have, okay?
Damn it.
You gave me 3 hard ones. I've got a job. Come on, man.
You did an interview one time with Glamaholic, and you said there's just a lot going on right now. I'm not really in the place to give all my attention to someone, which is what anyone deserves. Are you still using that as
was
an
very
excuse
smart.
not to commit to a woman and just sleep with her?
Yes, he's still using it.
Absolutely, it works. It really does. I mean, come on. What do you just say back? You can't be mad about that. Oh my God, I see you. You know, they get it. They
Yeah,
get
you'd be
it.
like, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to really focus, and I never want to be in a position where I can hurt you. You know what I mean?
You know, you just said that to millions of people, so now they know that's just a line now.
Yeah, but it's different when I'm looking them in their eyes, and they might actually believe me. I'm an actor. You know? I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm not a bad guy.
But then you
Sometimes.
used to date Zendaya for real, though, right?
No, that was my. That's the. Look at how
He keeps on asking.
That's the second
He's not
time.
gonna change his
Yeah,
answer.
that was good.
I never
though.
asked him if he dated her.
I told you. And the first, yeah, he said you said it first. And last time you were here, we talked about it
Yeah.
as well.
Trevor
that's
been
a
here
good
before?
Yes.
What's
I'm
wrong?
You
not
weren't
been
here
there.
that day. I thought you didn't
Oh.
like me.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I've never
he
met him
wasn't- he
before.
I
wasn't.
was like, yeah, you didn't come.
Now, Michael Jackson was a huge influence on you.
Yeah,
right?
huge influence. Him and Prince. But Michael Jackson is why I started. Him and Gregory Hines were why I started anything.
Really?
Because I started tapping when I was 3 years old, and I was like, you know, traveling all over and competing. And I saw Gregory Hines, and he was on TV, and he was singing in the movie, and he was dancing. I was like, I want to do everything he's doing. And I just thought he had the most swag. So him and Michael were 2 people that really kind of, you know, started my
That's crazy because
Love
you
for
were
art.
21?
21.
And you know Gregory Hines?
Dude, but when I go into something, I go super hard. So like
Yeah.
I was doing a whole bunch of research and, you know, watching Bojangles and a bunch of different
The
things.
sad thing about that is most tap dancers, that's the bar because there's nobody else. You don't really see that
Alfonso
young-
Ribeiro, the tap dance kid.
That's it. But
Carlton?
it's not a whole bunch of
he was
people.
a tap dance
Carlton.
kid. You don't remember?
Yeah. Look, I went like this. Look.
Was it he? Am I wrong?
I don't know. No, I
No,
honestly
but
don't
even
know.
with,
for
like
sure.
I used to tap dance
I think
back
you
as a
can.
kid, and it was Gregory Hines. It was always Gregory
Gregory.
Hines. He was the bar.
Gregory and Savion was like his.
So, wait. When did you use to tap
I
dance?
used to tap dance as a kid.
He did.
never
I'm
tap
not gonna lie. He
dance.
did tell me
Did you
one
really?
time
I
that
did.
never to
You got
bring it
footage?
up, and he used to
I
tap
did.
dance.
Show me some moves.
No, I'm
You
not
guys should
gonna
have a tap
I know
off.
he'll
He's
show
gonna
me.
show us some African karate. and you gonna show us some
I
tap
ain't doing
dancing.
since like 3-4 years
Let's
old.
see, but you never forget, right?
The hell, y'all don't know how to do that no more, man. I
You
used to tap
said
dance.
Gregory, I can't.
Savion Glover.
Oh, Savion Glover. Yeah,
Yeah.
Savion Glover was like the Kobe of like when Gregory was like the Jordan and Savion was like the Kobe.
I'm looking up.
You're a
the
real
tap dance
studier of the
kid.
culture, man.
Dude, I love it, man.
You did Broadway too, right?
I did Broadway, yeah, for 3 years. I
Played Simba.
Played Simba. Did the tour. I did 2 years on the East Coast and then 1 year on the West Coast.
Did you audition for the live action movie?
No, I was mad when I found out about that. I said, really? None of them were in the Broadway play. Nobody called me. I didn't get the audition. I was mad. But I'm still gonna support. Come on, man.
Sorry, I'm looking up the tap dance kid with Alfonso
really
Ribeiro. Because I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. I know he was the tap dance kid.
Yeah, why wouldn't they reach out to anybody that was actually in the Broadway play?
Yeah, I don't know. But I think it's gonna be good, man. You know.
You just look a little salty.
I'm a little salty. I'm not gonna, I was salty about Black Panther too. I'm like a million black people in this movie. I didn't get one. I would have been a tree. I would have been a.
Did you audition?
A guy's thing. No, I didn't even audition. That's what I'm saying.
You didn't
Come
hear about
on,
it?
man. Huh?
You didn't hear about it?
No, nobody. No, they were like, hey, but you know, it is what it is. I love the movie. I think it's a great film,
Yeah.
especially for us. But yeah.
I love this article in Paper Magazine. They said a girl asked you for a dance in a club, but she was just using you for drinks.
That's why I wrote All I Am on the album. Because literally I came home, I was like, really? Like she danced with me, bro, for like 20 minutes. Like, hey, oh. Then she's like, hey, can we go up there? I was like, it's in my section. She's like, well, we can't get drinks. I was like, she's like, okay, well, like grabbed her purse, breast, shoulder bumped me. I'm like, yeah.
She was
like,
thirsty from all that dancing.
yeah, I was
You
like, is
can't-
that all I am to you? Just a drink and a good time? I guess so.
Does it make you hard to trust women after stuff like that?
Dude, it's always hard to trust, especially now. You know what I'm saying? The more you do stuff and work hard, and it's difficult, but I feel like when it's time, it's time.
Is it hard for women to trust you?
Sure. I'm sure it's hard for anybody to trust anybody because you never really know anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you have faith and you go into it with good intentions and see how it turns out.
And plus a guy like you who's just so focused on music.
You know,
and it's-
music, art, acting, those are my main things right now. My main love.
He looked at the camera when he said it.
Music.
So you never had your heart broken? You had your heart broken before?
He has a
I've
song
had my
about
heart
it.
broken by breaking someone's heart. Because that hurts. You know what I'm saying?
What did you do? Why'd you break up with him?
I broke up with him because I felt as though I was not ready, you know what I'm saying, to give them what they needed. So I broke up with them. After we broke up, they found out about some things I had done while we were
cheated.
together.
Some indiscretions.
About some things. They found out about that. And then, but yeah, it's just horrible.
How do you handle that? Because it was over. So now they got to come back.
I did the right thing. It was just,
You weren't honest.
Yeah, it didn't end the way I wanted it to end.
and
do
they
you break
wanted to
up
come
with
back and
Zendaya?
talk about that.
Do you write her a letter? Or you call her, text her?
You say, hey, we're not together, right? You sure to be? No, but yeah, that hurts, bro. I feel like anybody you really love and you know that you hurt them is painful.
Right.
That's crazy. That I promise you, like a lot of my young homies are so into their feelings. Like it's
Dude, you gotta
unbelievable
be,
to me.
man. You have to be. It's a balance, though. It's moderation. Like, you know what I mean? You can't be too in your feelings, but you can't not be in touch with your feelings at all. How do you relate to anybody?
Do you feel sorry for her when she found out you smashed other chicks?
Feel sorry for the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if you really felt sorry for her, you wouldn't have smashed other chicks to begin with, though.
I did, of course. I was a young man trying to find his way.
Yeah.
That's his excuse. A young man.
Young man trying to find his way.
How
you
much
know what I
longer is the
mean?
young thing going to work for
I
you,
think
Trevor?
to
He's only
about
28.
28,
Yeah.
maybe 28, 29, you know, almost 30. Then, you know, we have kids, settle down, but you know.
What did your mom tell you? Did your mom tell you, listen?
My mom, this is all my mom says to me. I told you. That's all my mom
what she said?
Oh, I told you. That's it. Everything. She's like, I told you. I was like, you're right again. I hate it.
See, remember last time Trevor was here, he was dating a young lady and he was sleeping with her mom.
What?
No, that was a video. She's talking about a video.
No, that was a video. That was a video. That wasn't true. That was a video. That wasn't
But
true.
there are moms.
Oh, okay.
No, that wasn't true. That wasn't true.
Has it ever happened in real life? That happened to you?
Yeah, no, not someone's mom, but an actual mom.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And it just got
How old was
Well,
the
that
mom,
is
though?
someone's mom.
It was,
That's big for you. That's big. You're 21. She's 38. That's
No,
big.
no, I was like 16, 17.
So it's pedophile.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's illegal.
When I was 8, I was getting it in with a
illegal.
20-something-year-old, but I was getting molested.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You got molested too. You just don't realize.
Well, I feel like I might have been a little more excited than the 8-year-old.
No, he was excited. He was excited.
Oh, you were excited? Okay.
A little bit.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I didn't realize that it was something wrong until I saw Tyler Perry crying on Oprah about it, and I was like, why is he crying? But I enjoyed it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But
Yeah.
you actually don't end up knowing how it affects you till much later. Sometimes.
And that's why he's
So
such a bully. And so
You
mean
was
and stuff.
16 and she was 38.
Yeah. but you know.
Did your mom know
Your
about
mom
that?
would kill her.
Yeah, exactly.
was
Every
your
time I
mom's
see
age,
I
wasn't
see that motherfucker. It's hilarious.
Was it somebody in the industry, in the business? That
No,
you
no,
worked
no,
with?
no.
Now,
She
let me,
was wow.
you have a lot of great guy friends that you
Instagram?
hang out with. You're a real, you're a real guy's guy. So, do you talk to your boys about girls that you're dating and give them any information, or is that personal?
Of course, no. I talk to my close.
To the mic.
Yeah, I talk to my close friends for sure. I mean, I feel like that's all you really got though is your homies and you know your family to talk about stuff you go through.
What if one of them dated one of your boys in the past?
In the past, wait. So
Like, let's just say, okay, you meet a girl, you like her, you
Okay.
guys are talking, and then you tell your boy, let's just say it's Rotimi or something.
Yeah.
You tell Rotimi, oh, you know, I'm dating this girl, and he's like, oh, you know, I used to mess with her a little something.
I smashed too.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean, nah.
Does that
I wouldn't
matter?
down. No. Do I love the girl?
Maybe you could.
Then no. I mean, I don't care. It's like that's different. Women are different about that. We don't really care as much. I don't care. I mean, come on, we all do the deal.
So what if one of your homeboys wanted to date, say, Zendaya?
You go right ahead.
Okay.
What about if a girl you smash Charlamagne?
First of all, I'm married. So, no.
In the past.
I'm not Trevor Jackson anymore. I retired
So
my
a girl
jersey.
I'm dating, if she smashed on me,
Or say smash Trey Songz.
it is what it is.
You don't care. See,
Nah, you know.
You from Indiana, right?
It depends how close it was. Let me think about that. Depends how close it was, like in the timing of it. When did you do this? How long was it? Was it more than one time? Yeah. It depends if you really like the girl, though.
That's all it depends on. And you got to be real with your boy and tell your boy, like, look, I really like her, man. Don't do that.
Don't be
You know what I'm
weird.
saying?
Don't be weird when she comes around, bro.
How often do you say I love you to somebody? Like to a girl?
I feel like I say it to anybody I honestly love, and I never regret that. You know, people be like, don't tell people. I'm like, yo, if I'm alive, I would never want something to happen to me, and you'd never know, not know that I do feel that way, whether we're like together all the way or not. Like if I really genuinely love who you are as a person and respect you and all, I'm gonna tell you. I have no problem doing that. It's real.
What part of Indiana are you from?
Indianapolis.
Okay, so that's another Michael Jackson connection because he's
Yeah.
from Gary, Indiana.
Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish, I'm gonna do the Ancestry.com thing.
See if you guys are related.
Because people keep asking me. I'm like,
Right.
dude, I would be at the mansion, not chilling with you in my apartment right now.
It's a rare last name. You guys share the same last name.
Yeah. People are like, oh my God, you look just like a Jackson. No, I don't.
If you,
A little bit.
Did you ever meet him?
No, I would have passed out, peed, threw up,
Yeah.
all that. I was distraught. Bro, I was 11 years old when he died. I ran until I got lost. I
Wow.
was just,
What does that mean?
Wow.
I don't know. I just ran out my house. And I was like 11 years old. And I was just like, I kept running. I was crying while I was running. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Where'd you get the news?
Huh?
Where'd you get it? TMZ?
It was on TV.
Yeah.
My mom was wailing, making sounds I've never heard a human being make before. She was crying like extremely bad. And I was
back
just,
home.
I found my way. I started looking at signs. Like, okay, this looks familiar, kind of.
Crazy.
Don't go down that alley.
Are you a spiritual person? You seem,
Yeah, I love
you seem
God.
very spiritual. Yeah.
I love God. Love Jesus. I got him on my arm, on my back. Yeah, everything I am is kind of based from that, for sure.
You
I mean,
grew up in the church or something? Or?
I didn't grow up in the church. I mean, I went to church when I was younger, but I kind of got a relationship with God when I was like 14 or 15. I go to one church in LA, Pastor Torre, but yeah, it's just a different, bro. Life is so much more peaceful knowing that.
Who instilled that in you?
I'd say my grandma, but it was never, like I'm saying, I never like grew up in church and like had to go. It was more so like when I was 14, 15, I was in church and I was just like, I like felt something that I'd never,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I want to like have that forever. You know what I mean?
Are you big into like signs in the universe and?
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I try not to dig deeper into that. Like I just kind of,
So Trevor, this is Rough Draft Part 1.
Rough Draft's part 1.
Is it gonna be a part 2?
I already have part 2, part 3 done. I'm telling you, those 3 years that I didn't put out music from 2015 to now, I was just recording. I was trying to get out of a deal. I was getting into another deal. So it was like, I was just recording music. So, but yeah, I'm really proud
So
of it.
you're already ready for those to come out.
Yeah, but labels, we gotta wait. We gotta let this one do its thing. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Are we gonna ever get a final draft?
No, I don't think anybody ever reaches their final draft. I feel like life is a constant involvement. You're always learning something new. So, yeah.
My man Trevor Jackson.
Trevor Jackson.
And is there anything else we need to know about that you have coming up? Because we know Superfly is coming out,
Yes,
but what
June
else?
15th, Superfly comes out. The album, Rough Drafts Part 1. You can get it all platforms, Instagram, Twitter, @TrevorJackson5.
And you said you would marry Yara, so is there like real chemistry when y'all are?
That's my baby sister. It was just, you know,
Yeah.
she's like, you know, presidential.
He didn't want to say he would
Obama
F
vibes.
her. That's
Yeah, you
probably
know,
what it
and I'm not
was.
gonna kill her, you know.
I'm not gonna ever kill
I'm not
her.
gonna kill her, dude.
My goodness. All right, it's
Yeah,
Trevor
so
Jackson.
crazy.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.